Hello everyone, and welcome to Linux Forensics here at Pentester Academy. In this video, we're going to talk about sandboxing. So up until now, in our discussion of malware analysis, we've done solely static analysis. We haven't done anything that would require us to run our unknown file. Now, running your unknown files on your forensics workstation is an incredibly bad idea. So if you like to have a really messed up system, it'd be easier to install Windows 10 or run some unknown files on your forensics workstation. Either way, you're going to get the same result. Lots of trouble. So what can you do? There's a couple of options. The best option is to get an old machine, put the correct version of Linux on it, and run the executable, see what happens. Because this is not convenient, a lot of people would prefer to set up a sandbox in a virtual machine on their forensics workstation instead. So that's what I'm going to walk you through right now. So I would recommend that you set up a virtual machine. There's a couple of options. If you have the space and you want to do this, you could set up the actual subject machine in a virtual box. And I'll show you how to do that in a second. For now, I wanted to give you some general ideas about what the sandbox should look like. So here I have an Ubuntu 14.04 sandbox. If I look at the settings, I will see it's set up as Ubuntu 14.04, 64-bit, which is what my subject system was. It has 2 gigs of RAM, boots only from the hard drive, standard display options, etc. And you'll notice that my storage, I have sandbox VHD. So that's my virtual hard disk. Here's the most important thing. Networking. I have no networking enabled for this case. Be aware that by default, Oracle VirtualBox is going to enable the NAT interface on adapter 1, but you do not want that. You don't want this possible malware connecting out to the internet. That would not be a nice thing to do to other people. So, I recommend you disable all the networking from the sandbox. So here's how you can create a virtual hard drive from a raw image. You need to use vbox manage, and you need to use an internal command. So it goes like this. vbox manage internal commands. The internal command you want to use is convert HD, and you can give it your source format of RAW and your destination format of whatever you choose, VHD, VDI, etc. Then give it the source and the destination. Now this will take a very long time to run, especially if you have a large media, but when it's finished, you will have a virtual hard disk which you can easily mount in VirtualBox, and it will be an exact duplicate of your subject disk. So that means that all the files that you would need in order to run this program will be freely available. Well, that's all for this video. As always, if you're enjoying these videos here at Pentester Academy, please tell a friend. We'll see you soon.